Ha! Blind Spot by Xue Feng. We observe a blind person and see that they are constantly groping their way forward. They cannot stride forward on winding roads, nor can they see the potholes and stumbling stones in their path. We feel genuine sadness for them. But how about those of us who can see? We joyfully empty our coffers and marry a spouse, only to painfully divorce them years later. Why couldn't we see the future outcome at the start? We spend much time and effort making a sincere friend, only to find them deceitful, running off with our savings and even our spouse. Were we blind from the beginning? We wholeheartedly support someone in their political career, but once they gain power, they not only ignore our plight, but also trample on us. Why couldn't we see their true nature? We compassionately help someone through numerous difficulties, only for them to repay us with ingratitude and betrayal, stealing our money and slandering us. What did our eyes see back then? Parents painstakingly raise their children, hoping for support in their old age, only to lose them in a tragic accident. If that was the outcome, why the effort? How far can our eyes truly see? We struggle to raise our children, sacrificing for their well-being, but end up with no familial joy and no support in our old age. Our happiness becomes suffering. Are we not like blind people? We study diligently, sacrificing sleep for certain courses, only to find no employment in our field after graduation. If we knew this, why did we toil so? We work hard all our lives, and at the end, we wonder what we truly gained. What were we busy for? We cannot see beyond the wavelength of 400 to 700 nanometers. We can't see the harmful viruses in the air, the radiation damaging our cells, or the viruses in our rivers. We miss the invisible loss of public welfare and cannot see what tomorrow holds. How far and deep can our eyes see? What do we truly see? How different are we from the blind? One general's success leads to the deaths of thousands. One family's wealth means relative poverty for thousands. Glorious pasts can lead to dismal futures. Current triumphs can bring future suffering. What do we truly understand and foresee? What are we truly busy for every day? Are we on the best path of life, or are we running on a path leading to disaster? Does what we chase hold true meaning? Are we working harder only to lose more in an impending disaster? Is rushing for a Titanic ticket the beginning of tragedy? Years ago one night, I drove a four-wheel drive Toyota pickup on a jungle path in Zimbabwe's Binga area. A rabbit suddenly darted out, and I couldn't stop in time. The rabbit was crushed. If it had waited a few more seconds, it could have safely crossed. Does speed ensure safety? Recently in my study at Villa 46, bees often fly in seeking light at night, only to die by morning. Bees, why leave the dark to seek light at night? Is every light source safe? Many human tragedies occur in haste. Much joy is lost in the pursuit of light. People, where are we hurrying to? A farmer sold his land to seek gold far away, but returned empty-handed years later, only to find the new owner had struck gold on his old land. We live in blind spots, groping and colliding. No one has clearly pointed out a happy path. Religious scriptures are too profound for us to understand. How long will we wander in this blind spot?